Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you my stealthy assassin build in Fallout 4. This build focuses on being stealthy obviously and uses 10mm pistols for most of the damage. Currently I'm using the unique pistol Deliverance which you get from the railroad quests, and it is one of the best 10mm pistols you can find. It reduces your VATS cost by 25% and also it has a higher chance to hit enemies. The stealth build is quite fun to play. As you can see, your enemies have a really hard time trying to figure out where I am. You can see I can get pretty close to enemies without them noticing me. And I haven't even maxed out the skill yet or my agility points. Now there's some preparation involved in this build. You need silenced weapon obviously, and the earliest you can get silenced weapon in the game is either by getting your gunsmith to rank 2 and creating a silencer for yourself, or you can also join the railroad and get one of their weapons early on, which is what I'm using currently in this clip. Now, as with every other build, this build also comes with its own problems. The first problem obviously is stealth is not for everyone. If you're that kind of a person who likes to just rush in, or maybe if you're a melee kind of a person, this build might not suit you. The other drawback of this build is you are quite squishy unless you decide to invest in endurance. Also note that this build requires 2 key perks which you can get at level 13 and then 23. The first one at level 13 is the gun nut rank 2, which allows you to build silenced weapons. At level 23 you can level up your sneak perk and it will remove the penalty from running around, and running will no longer affect your stealth, which is one of the most important aspects of being stealthy. You need to move around and be undetected at the same time. Now when it comes to companions, I would recommend get Deacon as your companion early on, and if you join the railroad, and try to get his affinity to the maximum, because you will get the cloak and dagger bonus perk which allows you to have 20% extra critical damage. On top of the already existing high critical damage of this build, it will stack up a lot. Alright guys, so let's take a look at this build. This is my current build and I'm level 25 at this moment. So my starting stats, I started with 3 strength just to get the armor perk. We're not gonna need anything else apart from this perk in this tree. And this is essential if you wanna mod your armors for survivability. Perception, I started with 5 and I took 1 or 2 points from the bobbleheads. I think I put one of those. I used the special book that you find in your house on perception, and then you also find a bobblehead quite early in the game. And the only perk I'm interested in this tree is the locksmith, because locks are everywhere. And you'll only need about 3 points in this to open every lock. There's plenty of bobby pins in the game, so you don't have to worry about running out of them. I might get the awareness perk later on, but it could be useful. Moving on, endurance. Since this is a stealth build, there's no room for error. I didn't invest much into this. And I also don't have any perks in this. I don't even plan to get anything in this tree. Now, if you think you're dying quite often or you're running quite low on health, you might want to bump this up a little bit. Alright, next up is charisma. I started with 4 charisma just because rank 4 allows you to have a better chance of at least passing the lowest of the speech checks. Now moving on, intelligence. I started with 4 intelligence, I believe. This is just to get the hacker perk. I think the hacking is an essential perk in the game, and you definitely need to have this. As with Locksmith, you only need about 3 points in this skill to hack everything. The second skill, one of the most important skills, is the gun nut. Without this, there's no point of using a stealth build unless you maybe find a silenced weapon. When you have access to rank 2 of this perk, you can build your own silenced weapons, at least on the pistols. I don't think I'll be using any other perks in this tree for now. So moving on, agility. This is the most important skill tree in this build. I started with 7 agility. I also went and took the bobblehead, and I believe I put 1 more point into this. Having a high agility allows you to sneak better, and enemies have difficult time detecting you. Now in this tree, the most important skill is the sneak, of course. Right now I'm at rank 4, but you should invest in this skill as much as whenever you can and max it out ASAP. Now the second most important skill in this tree is the gunslinger perk. This will basically allow your pistols to do more damage, so it's all good. Max it out as soon as you can. Next up, we have the Sandman skill. This will allow you to do more sneak attack damage. You'll be relying on your sneak attack bonuses most of the time, so this is where your main damage comes from. Now if you use VATS more often, you might want to get this perk and max it out. It's quite easy. I believe you need to be a level 17 to max this out, so it's always nice to have more AP regeneration. Now here we go. This is again another important skill in this tree. Your sneak attacks will do extra damage with this perk, and you need to max this out as much as you can. I don't plan on getting anything else in this tree. We're done for now with the agility, but you might want to max the agility as soon as you can for this build to complete. And moving on, we have luck. I started with 3, still have 3 points in luck. Maybe in the end game, I might try to go with the VATS kind of build, mix it with saving my crit shots and stuff. But for now, I plan to get the Bloody Mess skill because it's a straight up bonus damage to everything you do. So maxing out this perk is the reason I took 3 luck. But if you want, you can increase this. Now this completes the base build at level up 23. Now from here on, you have 2 choices. If you're more into settlement building, you might want to increase charisma a little bit and at least get the local leader perk. You need 6 charisma for this. And if you're more into settlement building, I believe you will need lots of rare materials from scrapping stuff. So you might also want to get the scrapper perk, which allows you to salvage rare components. So that's one option. If you're not much into settlement building and if you want to just build for straight up damage, then you can go with the luck tree, increase your luck and get the Bloody Mess perks, and also invest in better criticals or maybe Grim Reaper Sprint if you want. You could also check out my other build in this playlist. So that's it for me, guys. If you like this build, please leave a comment down below and share your thoughts. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer. Please like and subscribe to see more of these builds coming up, and I'll see you guys next time.